We saved these photos all year to show you. Last Easter, Studio 5 producer Steph Bryson put a miniature paper basket at every place setting on her Easter table. It's a simple thing really, but she says you forget how much it makes an impact with color and of course that personal touch. People really appreciated the extra detail. The idea of an individual miniature paper Easter basket sparks our next topic. Just use inexpensive papers from your stash to package, give, and share. Jill Broadbent is bringing a paper Easter basket idea and more to your Easter celebration this year. It's great to see you. You too. So part of the joy is the table setting, right? Part of the reward, though, is making it yourself.
Exactly. I think it's so easy to, I'm a paper lover, and so anything I can make out of paper, it brings in pattern, it brings in color, but it's so inexpensive and it's such a great way to add those little touches that make people feel a little extra special.
So what have you brought today,
Well,
Jill?
I took Stephanie's inspiration from her basket and made these little baskets here. Again, with paper, it makes it so nice because you can scale it to whatever size you want it to be. So as big or as small as you want it to be. And I wanted to mention too, a lot of these ideas that we have today, you don't need anything other than paper and maybe a pattern that you can Google search and find and print right off if you want to just trace things. If you have an electric die cutting machine, there's so many free SVG files, which is how you can kind of cut those nice and easy, but it's achievable for anybody at whatever level of crafting you want to do.
I love that it's approachable, but because so often these days you see more intricate paper designs and you have to have the fancy machine.
This is the basket.
This
is all you have to do.
Okay.
So we scored it just like a tic-tac-toe board, if you can see that. And then you simply just cut.
We're very into tic-tac-toe
right here. Nice, yes, perfect. All you have to do is cut along those score lines in 2 spots. This is how easy the basket comes together. So we're just cutting right up along just those little spots.
Isn't it funny to think
all you do is fold it in.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to build that basket.
I was going to compliment the double-sided paper, but it's funny to think that 10 years ago there was even a choice for anything else.
Now like every brand almost has double-sided paper.
Got the cute
which
coordinated.
Is cute. And if not, glue 2 pieces together.
Okay, show us
or
how
use
to
all cardstock.
Fold it one more time.
Okay, so you're just going to take it like this, fold in the centers,
in,
and then you just angle these over.
Angle
then you
up.
can staple it, or you know, I used brad on some of them, and you just do that on both sides.
I like the
Then
brad
your handle
detail.
is just a little strip that you can put right in between as well.
Look at that,
so,
Easter grass.
Super easy.
Filling out the top.
Tic-tac-toe and a square, and you've got the You've got the basket.
And patterns you say super easy to find. Just Google.
Yep.
What
so
else?
Easy.
What other ideas?
So this one I thought was kind of fun. A nice way you could put a little tag with the name on it.
Cute.
It's just a paper bunny. So again, I cut 2 pieces. You could trace these. You could die cut them. But then I sewed them together. Right around the edges, and then left the opening. Dropped in a bunch of little jelly beans, and then sewed it the rest of the way. So it's just a little pocket. But then they could like tear open and shake out all the treats inside.
Adorable.
So,
and there's, I like when they have to work for it a little bit. There would be such excitement, like ripping his ears off.
Yep, so
Sounds
2 bunnies sewed together.
Aggressive for the Easter table.
All right, then the French fry container. Again, restaurant supply places, places like Giggy's will have those already made. If not, you can find a pattern to either die cut them or trace them out and fold them together. So all I did for that then was add a couple little ovals for ears, a little circle for a nose, and then paper strips for whiskers. But you could make it a bunny, you could make it a little mouse, a chick, whatever.
You're making this so easy for us, which I love because we know, and I mentioned this, the personal impact is big. The payoff is big. These egg cartons are adorable.
And I have had these for a while. I looked though, you can find them on Amazon, Etsy, or you could just use your ones from the grocery store, right? Just cut those down into smaller containers or give someone the nice 12-inch full. So just paper turned into flowers.
Look how cute
a little paper piece on top of the box, and then you could fill it with whatever you want. You could do, I put a little lip gloss in there, some candy. Lots of fun ways you could just jazz those up. But those came together so fast, and the egg kind of fits perfectly for a container as well as the theme of the season, right?
Why are Easter crafts so fun?
I love
They're
spring.
the best. Okay, what's happening here?
Okay, pillow boxes. Again, this one is clear. You can buy those at any party supply store. And then you can also cut those. So super easy to put together.
Look at the characters.
But yeah, just that was a stamp and some markers, really easy. You could even have your kids help design them or color them, add little name tags if you wanted to, and fill those with some fun treats. So you can buy pillow boxes or you can make them.
Love
Either
it.
way.
What's happening here?
Here, this one I thought just reminded me of a carrot. You know, I just thought that was like
got
a
my
cute
name on
little
it.
book. It has your name on it.
I love a personalized touch, as I've said 10 times in the last 10 minutes.
There you go.
Look how cute.
So again, this is how that looks when it's flat.
Okay.
And it's just triangle pieces that just fold right along the score lines. And then you get a lid at the top.
It's so impressive, though. That 3D is so fun.
Yeah. And then I thought this was also a fun idea. You can buy these little fun glassine bags.
Yes.
And then all I did was cut some paper and spiral it and put it right into the top of the bag.
Oh, my
so
goodness.
that's just extra pattern paper. And I was like, oh, it looks like a carrot top.
For your kids' friends, your church class.
How easy, right?
Yes.
I mean, that wasn't even a handful, but it looks fun.
It looks very fun. It looks like plenty of orange on the hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then lastly is this fun paper cone. I think you could hang these on a cute little tree or maybe on your mantle.
Over the chair.
Something fun. Yeah, that'd be so cute. And put their name on it again. That, again, square paper. That's all it is. So to make the cone, you just turn the paper in like this.
Okay.
And that is your cone shape.
That's it.
So then you're just going to adhere it, and that's why I put the ribbon down the center to kind of hide my seam. You don't have to. And then all I did was take another strip of paper and fold that just like your fan fold and add that right around the front. And that's all that it took to
I love the texture of that corrugated
Isn't that
fold.
cute?
Yeah, it just makes it jump out. The Easter grass.
Yeah, so it's just little small touches, little ways of manipulating your paper to make it look so impressive and something you might have, purchased or, just had more impact than your standard little decoration that you might have
Love it. About a dozen ideas on the table that you can pluck from, pick from. Jill, how can we connect with you online?
Crafty Afternoon on Instagram. So
Crafty Afternoon on Instagram, sharing ideas like this, and I know many other creative projects too. So give her a follow on Instagram. We'll link you from our website. Thank you.
Thank you.
Darling, super cute projects.